Greetings and welcome to One Spiritual Love Church. Thank you for being a part of my congregation. Now, the things that I actually want to accomplish today didn't happen. So many other things I did accomplish. So I'll be working on that one thing tomorrow. Now, since I am allergic to thousands of foods after my third cancer, I create recipes that are one of a kind simply because that's what I can consume, because I've learned to respect food. And so what I'm making is pretty much just eggs and bacon spring rolls. And I've never done it before, and that's what makes it so unique. And so then it's all like cooked and ready to wrap up. But the thing is it gets too hot in the desert. So we're having a whopping 110 degrees Fahrenheit on my birthday. Yay! So that means tomorrow morning I get started once again at 3 a.m. cooking. That's usually what I do between 3 and 4 a.m. I start, because in the desert, you must be done cooking by 8, 9 a.m. at the latest, because you cannot use your oven and everything else. It's just too hot for that. That's why I cook once a week for the week, and then all I have to do is heat it up. So pretty much I make my own prepackaged foods. And that's the way it should be, because you eat for health first, taste second. What the body needs first, ego second. So just because you don't like the taste of something, too bad. Just because you don't think you need to eat blah, 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 too bad. Your body says, I need this. So get off your high horse, which in Freudian theory is the superego, and take care of your needs of what your body wants, not what your ego wants. That's the way it works. And so, it's all ready. I got to do just a little bit more cutting, and then I will do a video on that tomorrow. And so I actually got my shopping done. I go out once every 5 years to go get work jeans. And they were, for years, $5 each. They're like brand new. You know, when you go to the thrift stores, religious thrift stores, they take much better care of their clothes. And so it was $5 for years. And now they just went up to $7 for a pair of jeans. Just imagine, it's already pre-washed, so it's not going to shrink. So I got 6 pairs of jeans. I got 5 shirts, and it was $76. Remember, I buy once every 5 years, okay? And I bought 2 new shirts for Single Dad George. So, of course, I'm going to do the laundry this weekend, and then I wash them all. And then Single Dad George will get his new shirt, because you got to change the clothes just like every time it's a change of the weather, the change of the season. So he gets a different change of hats and shirts, and he gets to wear a jacket in the wintertime. And yeah, I haven't done his children, and I still haven't even named the baby cows yet. The rest of them have names. So I'll get their shirts some other time. It's slow and steady wins the race between the tortoise and the hare. And the older I get, remember I'm 62, so I do a lot of Turtleville throughout the day. Everybody's in such a hurry. What are you, in a hurry to get to your grave? What's wrong with you? Seriously, chill out. Take a chill pill, dude, or dudette. And I invented them. You need a chill pill? I'll give you one. No problemo. So, got the shopping done, and right next door is the recycle. So I get at least 6 different people. They bring me their plastic bottles and cans, and I recycle. And then I put that into my savings account for my retirement. And I've been doing that a few years now. And last month I made $50 on recycle. Put it into the savings account, 75% APY. So yeah, them pennies add up, okay? Now they don't seem to be giving me pennies anymore, so they're giving me change. And then I roll that change, and then I take it to the bank, and I put it in my savings account. That's how it works. I'm building my wealth in retirement. Now, I always used to say, I'm going to get rich off pennies, because pennies have babies called dollars. And then after all these years of being in print, lo and behold, politics decided, let's eliminate pennies. Really? They're upset because I'm going to get rich off of pennies? Are you freaking kidding me? Let's see, I've been saying that, maybe about 10, 15 years now. Sitting there now going to get rid of them? What's wrong with you people? Get out of my business and get into your own, for Pete's sake. Stop following me, politics, and get a life. So, got my clothes, got my recycle, got all the cooking done this morning, starting at, 3:30 a.m. And then I had to go to the place to get my, wondering why I didn't get my fingerprint card, because I have to have that to become the contractor at my employment. And then in a year from now, I won't be a contractor anymore. I'll go back on payroll. But I need that fingerprint card. Well, my driver's license was going to expire because I don't need my CDO anymore for my job. So I decided to wait. Why spend my pennies that much quicker when it's not even due till my birthday? And they want me to go almost 6 weeks in advance to get a new driver's license? What's wrong with you people? So the fact that I didn't do anything, they're thinking that I'm, ignoring them. They send me 4 notifications. So then I finally went over there and I said, look I'm switching it. I'm getting a regular driver's license. And I already got my veteran on there, and then I gave my passport. So it's like, now I'm set. I got my veteran status and my passport status on my driver's license. And it's going to come in the mail in a couple of weeks. And everybody's always in such a hurry, like they're in a hurry to get to their grave. Chill out, dude or dudette, for Pete's sake. I do a lot of Turtleville on purpose, because I'm not into rushing to my grave that much faster. So, as I said, I will do a video tomorrow of the recipe. And of course, I never give the full ingredients. That's not what life's about. You get the full ingredients when you take my workshops and buy my books. That's how it works. In the meantime, you're just getting the little tidbits of how it's created. Yeah, I create people, places, and things. Yeah, I created 2 children and popped them out like watermelon out of a tiny hole. Yeah, I created. Yeah. The Creator gave me the inspiration to create this living life form called children. Yeah, been there, done that. Next. So after 2, I'm like, no, I'm done. Got a tubal ligation at the age of 21. Done. No more. Thank you. I'm not going to overpopulate the world, because look at what we got now. Okay? So there you go. You must, mom and dad dies, replacement, a boy and a girl. And keep going through the rest of humanity, of all civilizations. So what do? I have a girl. I knew I was going to have a girl at the age of 11. I knew what her name was going to be. Within a year, my husband at the time said, let's have a boy. And I said, okay, boop, there we go. We got a boy. Think it happens. That's how it works. So I also finished up my affirmation. It's now in my computer. And so then I can repeat it every day. And what it is an affirmation, because I'm Veda. And Veda follows the Holy Scriptures from India. If you say, I'm Catholic, Christian, Protestant, blah, 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 you follow the Holy Scriptures of the Holy Bible. There are many Holy Scriptures in the world, and I collect them. So yes, I got a Holy Bible, I got a Veda, I got the Quran, I got all the Holy Scriptures that I can get my little fat fingers on. Yeah, I'm 118 pounds, so I got little fat fingers, you know, what can I say? It's a joke, ha. Take a chill pill. So, I am Veda. Instead of saying I'm Christian or I'm Catholic, I'm Veda. Grew up in an esoteric Wiccan family. And grandma, and before that, and before that, and before that for generations. Yes, it's normal stuff. So, I've learned how to find the power to create the power of a person, place, or thing. That's how it works. So I'm a lovely 62 years old today, and 62 in numerology is a number 8. 8 is abundance. My German Hebrew numerology is a number 4. My Kabbalah numerology, so destiny in German and Hebrew. My destiny number in the Kabbalah is number 6. I was born in number 5, which is mother, father, energy, balance. My birthday today equates to number 8. So I'm a 4, 5, 6, 8. I can give you the rest of the numbers, which equate to actually life. And it's funny how I see things that are like, dude, it's right in front of your face. How can you not see the nose as plain as on your face? I see it all the time. So one day I drew an electric amphibian. And according to science, there is no such thing. Well, that's because you're looking at life forms now. You're not looking at life forms that were not thousands but billions of years ago on Earth. Also, they equate to life on other planets, in other dimensions. Electric amphibians. So yes, I sketched it out, and when I don't have time to paint, I then use colored pencil. And all of my colored pencil sketches, I haven't put them on my website for art. It's ArtPal, ARTPAL, at Unispherical Muse. Unispherical Muse is one spherical spirit inspiration. So ArtPal, Unispherical Muse, artpal.com, whatever. So I have to take my sketches and put them on there. I just haven't loaded them up because my laundry list of the things that I have to do are pretty big right now. So I used to say, I'll put it on the list that was like 2 to 5 years long. But in reality, because I have so much going on, it's about 15 years long. It's a long laundry list of things that must be done. And so I was just shocked to see that science has not discovered the electric amphibian. It in my brain, it doesn't equate. Makes no sense whatsoever. Because your energy is EMF, electric magnetic field. So you do equate electricity, but science, like, obviously has not figured that out. It's only been around since the beginning of time. And how they have figured that out? Well, because they sit in one point in time called tunnel vision. Now, as I collect all the Holy Scriptures, studied world religion in 3 different colleges, all the things, when you put them all together, now it makes sense, and it equates to what I told my mother. Now I understand why there was a tower in the Bible. Well, you could just say and talk right out your mouth 24/7. It makes no sense whatsoever until you can equate it to a number. Now it makes sense. Because remember, I'm a person that has synesthesia. I see colors and numbers in music. I also equate life through telepathy, which I have since the day I was born in this lifetime because I brought it from past lives. So I communicate with other life forms, which are called other species. You know, animals, dogs, cats, birds, everything under the sun. Plants, everything. Telepathy. They don't be blowing hot air out of their mouth, blah, 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 like humans do. Because y'all blah, blah too much. Y'all talk too much. That's called air pollution. You be spitting out carbon dioxide like nobody's business. Just like when you fart, you spit out carbon dioxide. The plants and the trees and whatnot pick that stuff up and they turn it into oxygen, and that's how you breathe. So you think it might be good to blah, blah, blah? Let's feed the plant species on Earth with a lot of blah, blah, blah. Okay. Seriously? What world do you live in? Stop yapping. And focus. Stop with the tunnel vision and focus. You are being a human being. Stop and focus. Stop doing. The more you do, you're rushing to get to that grave. Is that your intention? Seriously? Slow down and chill out. Take a chill pill, my friend. And this is what I do constantly. So I finished up my affirmation. And it's pretty much the 3 trilogy: health, wealth, happiness, to create your affirmation. And so that's in there. Health, wealth, happiness. Okay? So that's in there. And it used to be, I was like at 7.5 minutes. Narrow it down, because what it is that most people can remember 3 to 5 words at one time without having to look for something for the rest of the sentence and so on. So that's the way it is with your brain. Keep it simple with baby steps. And so now my affirmation is 2 minutes. So every morning it's stretch, affirmate, meditate. Because when you pray, you talk to God. When you meditate, you communicate with God. To pray is to give. To meditate is to receive. It's called giving and receiving, universal law. It's not hard to figure out. It's not rocket science. It's logic. Okay? So, stretch. I can do a full body stretch in 5 minutes. Affirmation, I'm down to 2 minutes. Meditation, 5 minutes. So basically, when I had my affirmation at 5 minutes, 5, 5, 5. So I'm spending a whole 15 minutes with myself every morning to balance in kosher motif. You see? That's how it works. So now I had to talk to a few people, try to figure out this fingerprint card, and go do another fingerprint tomorrow. And hopefully I'll get it in 2 weeks. Then I can go become a contractor in August for the company I work for. And yeah, it's just a never ending. While I just need to finish one postcard. And it's about 1,090 postcards of all my fractal characters on postcards. And then I can have them for a sale. People can purchase when they come to my workshop. So that's why I need to finish the postcard. So I got one more left to go, and then I can take them to the printer. And yeah, I last year I had to get 3 new printers. There's just the thing about printers that don't like me. So I can't use cardstock or it might get jammed. Machines don't like me. And they stop working when I'm around all the time. And then I always have, it's like the guy at the hospital. He's trying to print out this band to wrap around your wrist with your name and ID number and all that. And it's having a hissy fit. It's having issues. And I said, look, that's normal. I'll walk away and it'll work. And it started working and I came back. I go to the grocery store, same thing. The machines, cashiers, it quit working. Computers stopped working. Why? Because my energy is so strong with a thought, I kill it. I've killed more computers in life than you could imagine. Why? Because they pissed me off. There should be no computers in existence, period. When I saw my first computer in the 80s, first thought, it's going to take away human jobs, and look at what's going on. So y'all think it's really cool, shows pretty pictures of bling bling. Well, guess what? It's going to be the demise of your species. So thank God I will be gone before Mr. Robotech will come and snap your ass and take your job as you become homeless, cannot find food and water because you thought it was so cool to be hanging out in the computer world. Really? And I always say, how far is your head up your ass till it gets back on your shoulders? Come on, wake up, people. What's wrong with you? So yes, the computers know I'm pissed and I'm more dominant in electronic hemisphere than they will ever be in this lifetime. Don't mess with this old lady. And in my job as a professional, 32-year professional, heavy equipment operator, truck driver, landscaper, 32 years, always working with men, they call me a badass. Why? Because I get the job done. So that machine is a trusty steed. You got a male horse is a trusty steed that you ride. My mower is 15-foot wingspan, 11 blade, 4-wheel drive, and hydraulic. I don't play with little boy toys from the home improvement store, little baby riding mowers. No, I want the big girl toys. My truck is a 550 10-cylinder. That mower sits on top of the trailer. That's 18,000 pounds that I pull with my truck. Yeah, I am basically, for 32 years, queen of the desert. That's all there is to it. I get in, get the job done, and get out. Well, I'm working home, 5 businesses, healing from my 3rd cancer, and all the other craft projects I got constantly going on. Why? Because life is for the living, not the living dead. Choose your path. And I do each and every day. And I just need 5 of me, and I need 32 hours in a day. Someday I will hire a helper to help me with the at least 20 projects I got going on. Tomorrow, my goal, since it didn't happen today, is to finish this one postcard. It takes a whole 15 minutes when I find the information. I got to go here and there and in my book and, so it's a lot. So that when someone reads the postcard, it's just a couple of minutes. It gives thousands of years of information. That's the way life should be. So, who wins the race, the tortoise or the hare? Well, of course, the electric amphibian does, for Pete's sake. And it's pretty cool because in one astrology sign, I am the seahorse. Yeah. Okay. And in the Mayan astrology sign, I am the lizard people. Yeah. Why do you think it's appropriate to live in the desert? I am queen of the desert. And I'm doing Turtleville. And life is what you make it. Learn to be being. Be still. Stop blabbing out your mouth. Stop thinking so much. Be still. Be calm. Be quiet. And stretch, affirmate, meditate each and every day. Be good to yourself. Because if you don't have your health, you have nothing. How about you just sit under oxygen all the time? How about you lose your legs and sit in a wheelchair all the time? There is so much more worse that could happen to you, and it will, if you don't take care of yourself. So what do? As a metaphysician, alternative doctor, non-drug practitioner, I give you the information. This is tools. Every time you hear me, pull out your paper and your pen and start taking notes, because these are things that you're going to need for your future. Because the day will come, you won't know what to do. And if you flip back through your memory of the things I told you, you'll know which way to go. That's why I'm an elder. That's why back in the day of yesteryear, elders relate to the younger generation the tools that they're going to need throughout their life. And life is love, love is life. Blessings from Reverend Ms. Lewis, and thank you for your support.